Given similar breaks, wave quality, and drive time for the city, we observe that some surf spots are more crowded than others. What I seek to figure out in this project is how this is so. And so what I'm going to use to analyze this cost benefit interaction is the costs of the walk time from the parking lot, the cost of the actual parking, and then the benefit of waves per person, which is really just dependent on crowds. And so I'm going to compare First Point and Little Doom. So First Point has the most parking, much more parking than Little Doom. It is completely competitive because you've got private businesses over here that control parking, some pure parking right here, public parking, and then state parking. So it's the parking is super cheap, and then the walk from the parking to the actual beach is very, very small. And there's also perfect information because you have full visibility from the freeway and from cams. So this is a perfect market. And well, not exactly. It's an imperfect market because there's a high shortage of product to demand. There's so much more demand because of these low costs, and then you don't get the benefit of, having a small crowd. And I'm going to go ahead and label this as a common good because it is rivalrous. When you're on a wave, nobody else can really be on that wave, but it is not excludable because of all this free parking. And then Little Doom, only one company controls the parking. So it is incredibly expensive. They can really just jack up their prices. And even once you've parked there and paid all that money, the walk is so much longer than the First Point walk. And so what you get here is you get much, much, much higher costs. You don't have any information at all because this visibility, as I showed here, doesn't even show you the actual surf spot, which is, all the way up the coast. So there is zero visibility. It's a completely monopolistic market. And so these high costs actually keep the benefits of the small crowd a lot higher. So this is what causes the benefits of the small crowds. And when you look at what happens to a common good, like at First Point, you see the tragedy of the commons. And as you can see in these pictures right here, this is what leads to these way higher crowds because people will, of course, want to have this lower cost, non-excludable option. But at the end of the day, the waves are all rivalrous.